Alright, so we've come into this incredibly disturbing room. Formerly well reinforced room.
Yes. Can you roll a perception check?
Okay. With your assistance or without?
This is just your perception of things. No assistance.
Well, I wish I went with the other one, but it's still good. 19. The other one, I just put the other die down and it rolled over to a natural 20, but that doesn't count. So 19.
You get the impression, with this door and the thickness of the walls and everything, that this room was designed to be soundproof. A long time ago.
Yes, I mean, there's a cage there and there's all sorts of things. This is not a good setup.
No, you probably can easily determine that the previous owners of this place, some time ago, weren't very nice.
Alright, but we still only have one obvious form of egress from this room.
Yep.
And the next room is where my locate object spell was pointing, so let's head there.
Alright.
If I don't see any obvious obstructions.
Nothing obvious.
It was a good roll. Yet another one.
Yeah, I missed it in this one. I managed to get rid of it. Alright, so we go into here, and your light indicates a pile of, I keep wanting to point my finger for some reason. About here, there seems to be a bunch of rubble that was moved out, and a couple of crates. And there seems to be, right in this area, a little spot that's got it above the water, and there seems to be a bundle there. And can you roll an intelligence check for me?
22.
With your intelligence and the memory of your indicator, that seems to be almost exactly where your locate object spell is pointing.
Alright, what's the distance from there?
From here to there,
Yeah.
You're looking at about 25 feet.
Alright. So if we stand in the entranceway here, that's 25 feet to where the bundle is?
Yes.
Alright. Then in that case, without going closer, I think you should use your mage hand to try and pick that up, because this looks like a rather obvious trap.
Alright. I will cast Mage Hand.
Yep.
And I reach over.
Yep.
Grab the bundle.
Yep.
And attempt to lift it.
True.
It is heavier than my mage hand can lift, but it does trigger a wire, and a vial of, well, very familiar looking liquid falls and shatters on the ground, and there is an explosion of white, very bright white light in the fire.
Okay. Does it reach as far back as we're standing?
No,
Okay.
not even close. I would like you to roll a perception check, please.
Okay.
No advantage, no other, just roll.
16.
The flash goes off.
Mhm.
You have to shield your eyes for a second, but you hear behind you and to the left some rocks shift.
Okay. So behind us to the left is
We're-
this...
We're standing right here.
Yeah. So
So somewhere in this area here, you hear something shift and some rubble fall.
Okay. I'm going to press myself up against just the wall there where this the entrance to this room is. And I'm just going to look...
This side or this side?
Not the wall of the room. The other side.
This side.
That side, yes. And I'm just going to look around the corner to see if I can see what's going on there.
Alright, so now that your eyesight is returning,
Yeah.
because it is rather bright, I would like you to roll a perception check.
Okay, I'm rolling well on this today. That's a total of 20.
You see a shadowy figure trying get out through this door.
Alright. Can I cast a spell at them? Do I have time for that?
I think at this point we'll roll for initiative and we'll see if that works.
Alright. Natural 20.
Oh! I got a 2 plus 2.
Okay. So, natural 20 for a total of 21 if it comes up for a tie.
No, you are well and truly ahead of the game.
Okay.
You are at plenty of time.
So, is our friend in between you and I? Since you rolled one end in the spectrum, I rolled the other.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Distance to the target looks pretty far. There's a room away.
Here.
Yep.
And the individual is just now trying to scramble over whatever this is. The door.
Alright.
You're not even 20 feet from them.
Oh, 20 feet. Oh. Well, in that case, if a 30-foot cone will reach there, let's hit them with Frost Breath, because that will stop them in their tracks.
Alright.
Constitution saving throw.
And also freeze all the water between here and there.
Yep.
Oh, God. They failed.
Okay. Oh, average roll. 16.
Well, they rolled a 1.
Oh, they rolled a 1. 32.
32 points of freezing damage.
Yeah, and they are frozen.
Yeah. Sold.
Oh, they're dead? Are they dead?
Hold on a second. Well, you don't see any movement.
Okay, well, I will use my movement to go over.
Yep. Cursory glance, they're not moving.
Okay! Well, I guess I'd have to wait a turn to check for vitals, but I guess that's my turn.
Yep. So we'll pass over that initiative. Come to me.
Yep.
I join you, slipping and sliding. You're not.
No, I don't. My boots let me walk across ice perfectly fine.
And I can manage to keep my feet at least.
Okay.
And I do inform you that this person is no longer with us.
Well, this has got to be the quickest combat we've ever had.
Well, that's what happens when you roll a 1.
Yeah.
Yes, you obliterated them.
Alright. Unfortunately, the ice is going to make searching a little difficult.
It will melt.
It will melt in a minute.
Yeah, we have a minute.
Okay.
I thought this person was going to do better than this.
That's what happens. You roll a natural 1 on a saving throw, unfortunately.
Yeah.
At least according to our house rules.
Yes, and also, this person was supposed to be stealthy.
Yeah.
Not.
Alright. So, once the ice melts and they fall to the floor,
Yeah.
I'm...
A little bit shorter. You find a human.
Yep.
Of slight build.
Mhm.
Fairly young, too. Nothing really... They're not wearing any... It's a sort of nondescript clothing. They're not trying to hide by putting on, dull grays and blacks and trying to blend into the darkness. They're just trying to wear average clothing for the locals here.
Mhm.
And that's what you find.
Okay.
And,
I don't find one of those emblems in a secret pocket or something.
oh, you find a pouch with a bit of gold in it.
Okay.
Nothing out of the ordinary. They have 2 daggers. Reasonably nice make. They're definitely serviceable. That's it.
Alright, well, if the trap's been triggered, I assume we can go over and search the burning bundle.
Yes, the bundle's actually not burning itself. The bundle seems to be quite well protected.
Okay.
Searching that bundle, you find some more gold.
Yep.
Total is 42 gold.
Okay, so that's 21 for each of us.
And you do, in fact, find a cloak with a hidden apartment in it with an envelope.
Alright, so someone was taking precautions, I see.
Someone was using their brain.
Alright, well, I think that means we can cross one more of these off our list, which I'm pretty sure means that Naren's count is at least accurate, because this brings up to 11 so far.
Alright, that did not go as I thought it would, but they rarely do.
No.
Alright. We leave, I assume.
Yes, let's get out of here. Alright. I still have a second level spell slot left. So I could try locate object again. The problem is, I say holding up the emblem because I'm bringing it with us for a second. Probably just going to find this one again because it's the nearest one.
What is the bag holding?
I suppose it's on a different plane of existence then. That does work.
Yeah.
Do you think we should try and find the last one? If there is one?
I will take that one. I'll stick it in my bag of holding.
Yeah.
And then it's up to you.
There is at least one of these spies did not make it to Vyrn's run. There's a chance that this one did not as well. But I am past the point where I want to take chances with these people. So I will cast my last second level spell slot to cast Locate Object. And I'm going to be locating...
Hold on a sec.
Okay.
As you're pulling out your components, getting ready to cast a spell, one of your alarms goes off.
Okay, so I don't get time to finish casting my... I don't cast the spell yet. Which alarm?
That is the question. Can you tell, in the myriad of these that we have set up in the last little while, a specific one that's gone off?
I assume I do. It doesn't say anything in the spell about that, though. Until this... You set an alarm against unwanted intrusion. Yeah. Until the spell ends, the alarm alerts you whenever any creature touches or enters the warded area. It's up to your interpretation.
Well, I'm going to assume, because otherwise this is useless,
Yeah.
that you know that one of the alarms set at Wendell's is now gone off.
Alright, someone is breaking into Wendell's place. I say, I think we should go and deal with that first.
Alright.
So, we're going to be making haste in that direction.
So we're going to run this way.
Yes, and I'm going to go up that street that you're right there. No, not that one. The side street, yeah.
Here?
And then head towards that way. I just want to avoid the watch if possible.
Alright. I would like you to roll, because we're hasting, and it is, the roads are a little slick with dew.
Okay.
I know your boots are great for winter stuff.
Yeah, ice and snow. It doesn't specify stuff like that, I don't think.
Yeah. I'd like a dexterity check, please.
Natural 20.
Oh, then you're perfectly fine.
Yet another natural 20 wasted on something that isn't really that important.
Not really. And then I would like a constitution check, please.
Oh, see, this would have been much better. 10. I think that's still fairly fine for this.
Yeah. Just wanted to see if, you know...
Alright, but I assume with the natural 20, I'm making considerable speed in that direction.
Yeah, probably no distance, maybe.
Yeah.
Alright, so we make the final turn, excuse me, and we head towards Wendell's.
Alright. Does anything look out of the ordinary there? Because I know the alarm was triggered.
You sense that it was not the main door one that went off, it is one of the internal one.
The main door one I didn't reset. It was the staircase and the passage between the front and the back room.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the one that went off anyway. That's what I was thinking of.
So the one in the middle that goes between the storefront and his workshop. Okay. All right. Well, we have a key to the front door,
Yep.
so I see no reason not to go in that way.
Once we make it there, are you still running, or are we slowing down and trying to be cautious?
I'm gonna slow down and be cautious now that we're here.
Roll a stealth, please.
I do. 6. I do not know why I bother being stealthy.
Well, as you go to put the key in the lock, you go and drop it. And you pick it up, and you open the lock. But you did make some noise.
Alright.
Open the door.
Yep, and I am going to cast light on the crown of my staff before I go in, and I'm going to thrust my staff inward to try and light up the room as I enter. Stealth is off the tables at the moment, so let's just be as thorough as we possibly can here. Also, this might startle someone with suddenly having a bright light appear in the room, basically.
I think we are going to start with this.
Alright.
I take it your armor class is not 10.
No, it's 11.
You see a crossbow bolt. It's by your head.
Alright, which direction? I know where that direction came from then.
Yes, it came from the back of the store.
Alright. Are we rolling for initiative?
Probably a good idea.
Alright. Not a natural 20 this time, but still very good.
13.
I have 19.
Oh,
And what does our hidden assailant have?
I'm trying to figure that out right now. 17.
Alright,
Alright, last again.
this is a roll reversal. Alright.
You're up first.
Well, I saw where that came from.
Yes, you did.
Do I see the individual, or do I just know the direction?
You know the direction? It is beyond the light.
Okay. I am going to use my movement of 30 feet. And I'm going to use as much of it as I need to move forward until I can see someone possibly in the field of light.
Alright. Reynolds is not that large.
No. But I was in the doorway.
Yes. You're at one end of it. So as you move ahead, basically by the time you get to your full movement,
Yeah.
which is just as you're about to head into the back room, you do spot an individual there.
Alright.
Because they can't have the time to decide.
Well, just going with Frost Breath again seems a little overkill. So I'm going to pull out an older version of that spell, Frost Fingers, which I haven't cast in a long time. But I'm going to bring my hands up into the... I'm just going to put the staff back into my shoulder and bring my hands up and send forth a smaller cone of cold. Constitution saving throw. And I will...
Well, they didn't roll a 1 this time at least.
And I'm just going to reconfirm the damage dice because it's been a long time since I rolled this. I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah, 2d8. So, was it a fail?
Yes.
12 points of cold damage. Unfortunately for us, but fortunately for this individual, they are not frozen. Well, not in ice. Alright, am I in melee with this person or no? Alright. Well, that's my turn.
Alright, so what do they do here?
Alright.
He is going to try and hide from you.
Alright, is this versus my passive perception or active perception? Because I do see this person.
Yes, it's a contested roll.
Alright.
You need to roll.
Oh dear. 6.
In the blink of an eye, he doesn't know what you
Alright. So I know Wendell's has a back door out of his workshop to his garden. I know where that is, though. So I don't know if I can see it from where I'm standing currently.
Light gives you 20 feet of bright light.
And 20 feet of dim light.
20 feet of dim light. So unfortunately, because you're putting your staff in front of you,
Yeah.
the light is between you and what you're trying to see. It's very difficult to detect what is happening. You have to try and do something different.
Not my turn yet. So.
Not your turn.
Alright, so we come to you now.
Alright. Well, I saw you cast Frostfingers.
Yep.
I assume we have an assailant.
Yep. You didn't see the crossbow bolt then.
Yeah. I'm going to join you. And then I'm going to see if I can find a target.
Okay.
Plus,
If it, perception?
I wish I could make it an investigation.
I don't think it is.
It's not.
So it's a total of 17, I think, then, with your modifier.
Yes, I do not see the target.
Well, you have the option of just fireballing Wendell's back room.
I don't think Wendell wants me to blow up his whole establishment. You know.
I just frosted it.
Yeah, the building will survive.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, everything else I have is targeted.
Yeah. So that's your turn, I guess.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna, just in case this escalates, I am going to cast Expedition Retreat so I can have some extra movement.
Okay. So you are concentrating on Expedition Retreat.
Yeah. It served me so well in the past, hopefully it'll come through again.
Yep. Alright.
You're now at the top of the order.
Yes, my turn. Alright, I'm going to step into the chamber.
Yep.
I'm just going to see if let my light spell fill this place.
Yep.
Do I see the door?
Yes, now you do see the door.
Is it
You move your light so it's not between you and what you're trying to see.
Is it open?
That is a good question. Yes, it is slightly ajar.
Alright, I'm going to move to the door and open it. I'm going to look out. I'm just going to standing in the doorway. I assume that's going to take all my movement to get there.
Yes.
Alright. I am going to... Do I have to... I don't know if I can look at both outside outside the building and inside the building with one perception check or not, but...
You have to use your action
Yeah.
to do this search.
Yes.
But I think you can pretty much only get one area.
I'm going to choose outside because that'll narrow it down to being in here. Assuming I roll well. I did roll well, 21.
You do not see anybody.
Okay, that was a good roll. I think they're still in here with us. And I'm going to turn and if I can, just close the door.
Okay.
Yep.
At this point, you are getting shot by a crossbow.
How much? What's the attack roll to hit?
Your exact armor class.
So 11. I assume I'm not taken by surprise by this, though. At least we're in combat.
Oh. Okay, I'll allow you to roll an intelligence check on this one because you assumed that there's nobody outside because you rolled really well. So.
21.
Oh, never mind.
Again.
Yes, you can cast a reactionary spell if you want.
Shield.
Alright.
So, did the bolt come from outside with that 21, or is it in here?
Oh, no, that should be outside.
Oh. Sorry, from inside? Not
Outside.
outside? Alright.
If you're going to close you open the door to go in.
Alright, I change. Alright. I take it back. They're outside. Why would they shoot at us then? Why would they shoot at me? If I thought they were inside. Alright, well that's
So that is the reactionary.
Oh, okay. So they're holding an action. Okay. Well, isn't it their turn? Well, then we come to you. Alright, so we head back to my turn. I said, I think you should go back out that way and try and cut them off at the front door.
Oh, you go to the front door?
Yes, on your turn. I'm going to open the door and head out and see if I can find them again.
Okay. I have a lot of movement.
Alright, well, we're still on my turn, though, unfortunately, as I go out the door. I'm going to try and perceive them again. This is a long shot at this point. Natural 1.
That's what I rolled.
It jumped around a lot, but a 1.
We have no idea where they are. Also, your back was turned when they shot at you, so you didn't really even get a line of sight for it.
No. There's no came from outside.
Somewhere in Wendell's garden, there is a perpetrator.
Yep. Right, so that's my action and movements. I don't know where they are, so I'm just gonna wait and see what happens.
Alright. Come around. What's that? Oh, we'll give this a 50-50 chance. See which way they're gonna go. I should designate which is 50-50 before I roll.
Yeah.
Alright. So, I am Stevie going around that way. Okay. As you're standing there trying to search, figure out where things are,
Yep.
you hear an expletive in a language you don't understand. And they say, he's over this way, and it's to your left around the house.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I actually see enough of him to shoot at.
Well, if you see him, you can cast Magic Missile at him, basically.
There's more of a sensation of someone going.
Okay.
There's more of a sensation of me going by someone. I kind of felt that they were there, but I don't actually see them. Probably hit it with an area effect spell, or I'm gonna actually just swing with my bloody staff. How's that?
Alright, I see we're swinging at disadvantage, though.
Oh,
Alright. So we come back to my turn.
Yep.
I am going to follow the sound of your voice and head the direction you said. So towards my left.
You're around that house. Will take up pretty much your whole movement, so you're going to be right about there.
Okay.
See, right about here. And I'm looking this way.
Do I see anything?
Roll.
11.
No.
That was my action.
Yes.
Alright. I am going to reach into my component pouch and take out the forked twig I use for locate object. I can't cast the spell yet, but I'm just going to have that out.
Alright.
That's my next plan, because this is getting ridiculous.
Alright. So, let's come to that.
What did I roll?
Your perception.
11.
You see me quickly using my staff,
Yeah.
like back and forth, and heading towards the street.
Okay.
Not very successful.
Alright, so we come back to my turn.
Yes.
Alright, I am going to use my last second level spell slot, which I was planning to do earlier. I still have it. And cast
So you had to locate object.
Locate Object. I am not looking for the emblem this time. I am looking for a crossbow. Nearest crossbow. Oh, is that a bad idea?
Merchant district.
Is there a weapon seller that we know of?
Oh, yeah. Several.
Well, in that case, if you're allowing me to take it back, I will look for the emblem. But I don't know if this person has that on them.
No, I'm not going to let you take it back.
Okay.
So you are here.
Yeah.
Currently, you get a ping straight ahead of you.
Alright. I'm going to follow it with my movement. Does that lead me in the direction of a blacksmith or a weapon merchant, basically?
Well, no, you can't even get to the street with 30 feet of movement.
Yeah.
But you do come up to where I am.
My light cantrip is still going. So can I see where it's pointing?
Well, you see it's straight ahead.
Okay. Is the opposite street a weapons merchant that my light cantrip exposes?
There, straight ahead of you is not a store. Straight
Okay.
ahead of you is an alleyway.
Alright, I think we're... Alright, and just... Obviously you can see the direction that my
Yep.
spell is pointing, so...
I am going to hold my staff horizontally at waist height, and I'm going to run that direction. This could be really bad.
Yeah, could be.
Yep. I'm going to move.
I thought I had a good plan there, where I was looking for the crossbow, but we are in a merchant district. Could easily be a weapon seller.
Yep. I am going to move my full move rate, which is 120 feet total.
90 feet, isn't it?
90 feet, my bad. I'm sorry, I was thinking ahead to using the transmuter stone.
Yeah.
Getting extra.
You will be able to do that, but not yet.
Not yet! Alright, so I am going to roll for hit. Alright, I move, as you see, straight across and into this area here, and there doesn't seem to be any kind of me yelling, hey, there he is, or anything like that.
Alright.
Right back to you.
I'm going to move out into the street.
Yep.
Does the locate object spell change? Still pointing ahead?
So you are now in the street, literally. I think that's as far as you can get.
Yeah.
It is pointing directly at me. In my direction.
Okay.
Specifically.
I will use my action again to just look around. just to see if I can see anything.
Alright. Roll away.
22.
Oh, you finally got a good number. Alright. You notice, just before me, crouched down here in the corner, and see a shadowy figure.
Alright, and that's where the spell is pointing.
Yes, there. Your spell is pointing directly at that shadowy.
Alright, I'm going to say, behind you! This is my turn, though.
Use your action, use your movement.
Yeah.
Use your bonus action.
I guess my bonus action is to say behind you. It's the best I can do, really.
Alright. Fine.
Now that I know the spell's working, I want to make sure I want to keep it keep it up.
Okay. So, their character.
First, yes.
You see him get up, break cover, and he's going to run past me. I'm going to attack him opportunity this time, not make disadvantage.
Yep. Because it's basically running over you.
Doesn't matter. I am not incombative.
Yep.
And then he is here again. That is. Alright. Fade into the shadow.
Is my spell moving to follow him?
Yes.
Alright, whether it's not hidden.
You have a direction.
Yes.
You don't have a location. So you can't see him.
No.
You just see where he went from. So to see yours, it was pointing almost like directly this way.
Yep.
Now it seems to have a slight.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to move up on my turn.
Yep.
I say,
30 feet.
he's going to the right, I say. He's going down the right, the alley there to the right.
Okay.
Hmm.
Are you going to?
I'm going to dash as my action.
Alright, so it takes you right here, and yes, it is now pointing directly this way.
Alright, so I only get that far by dashing? Okay. Yeah, pointing straight ahead.
I join you quickly.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, I'll move that far.
Yeah.
Then I will. I'm not going to use my action because I want to be able to do something. I'm going to just have a perception check to see if I can see him, but I'll do it at disadvantage because I want my action.
Okay.
I should have not bothered. So I still have movement. So I am going to move ahead another 30 feet.
Yep.
So that's going to take me. Move up there.
Alright, well, as far as I know, my spell is still pointing ahead, so unless you want to throw a fireball in that direction.
It burned down a bunch of buildings, man. That's true. Alright. Your turn.
My turn. Alright, I'm going to move up 30 feet. Start with.
Okay, you move up 30 feet,
Yep.
and as you're moving up, you change the direction rather quickly.
Okay.
And it's now, you're basically playing right beside you when you get to your 30 foot mark.
So there's someone beside me.
Possibly.
I am running very low on spell slots, so I don't see anyone.
Nope. Not good here.
No. So I have the option of doing an area effect spell. Where are you?
I am 30 feet further along.
Okay, so if I aim a spell to in that direction, it won't hit you.
That's what it is.
Alright. Frost Breath, are you within the are you in the range of the cone if I aim it that way?
I am aiming off to the side instead of ahead of you.
Yeah, in the direction that my spell is indicating at the moment.
No, it is at right angles to where the direction I am.
Okay. I'm going to have very little left after this, unfortunately. But I will cast Frost Breath in the direction that my... the direction that my Locate Object spell is indicating. So, Constitution saving throw if anyone's in that. The good news is the spell doesn't go through walls. So...
Natural 20.
Got to be kidding. Alright, so it doesn't matter.
Does not matter. You blast a big cone of freezing. The dark of the grass crystallizes, all crystallizes.
Yeah, I assume there's a patch of someone who has weathered that spell quite well. But still might be more visible because now there's frost covering them a little bit. Even if they manage to resist it. That was...
This is now, actually.
Which is now.
Oh! That is interesting. That is under your passive perception.
Alright, so it did some good.
10.
Yep, that is, yeah, my passive perception is 13.
You see some footprints. And someone in the shadows is walking through
Okay.
your frost.
Was this person in my melee range? You said it was pointing beside me, but I don't know what distance really.
50?
So no.
You don't have much of melee.
Yeah, the staff doesn't have reach. And I assume my spell indicates that in that direction. And I can see them now.
It's... Well, you still have a light counter to it.
Yep.
So you do see them.
Okay.
They're quite darkly cloaked. They are moving, but they are against the frost.
Yeah.
And of course the light, you see like this. They are targetable.
Alright, but that's not my turn yet.
But it is mine.
Yeah.
And they are also rollable
Yep.
under my passive perception.
Alright, well,
Oh,
let them have it.
do stuff now. You don't have to burn down half the town to get them either.
A bunch of haphazard ideas eventually coming together to work. That's what that was.
Pretty much. Alright, I haven't cast any spells at all.
Oh, so I've been doing all of that, really.
No, sorry, I cast 2 first levels.
I have one spell slot left.
I am going to cast another first level spell, believe it or not. Oh, I could do that.
I mean, you could scale it up if you want.
Well, I am scaling it up. I mean, I'm going on the impression because the last time we went up against one of these guys, that they seemed pretty wussy. So I am going to cast Chromatic Orb,
Yep.
and I am going
It's on your ring, by the way.
yeah, but I'm gonna crank this all the way up to 3rd level.
Okay, 3rd level Chromatic Orb. This is the first.
Yep. So I am gonna aim at that thing that, well, I can see it.
Yeah.
And I will away! Oh, that is a 19 plus a whole bunch. So that hits.
Alright.
And this is
So it's 5d8.
5d8, and I'm choosing fire.
I'm unsurprised.
I'm in that mode.
Yeah.
I'm gonna light this sucker up. And light you. That is 21 points of fire damage.
Alright, well, that's more damage than the other one took, I think.
And that is the first time they got hit.
No. Frost Fingers, I took a blast from that in the shop.
12.
12 points of damage, yeah.
Check something. You hear an extremely gut-wrenching scream from that.
Which I assume is cut short.
Oh,
No. Okay, so they're still standing, I think. Well,
staggered.
now they're really lit up.
They're really lit up.
And it's my turn.
And unfortunately for them, it is your turn.
Alright, I point my staff at them with the light cantrip still going, and I'm going to cast my final spell for the day.
You're a spell?
This is the last one. I will cast Magic Missile at them. At first level, because it's all I have left.
Okay.
All fours. 15 points of force damage.
Oh, that is just poetic. They were staggering before.
And I just helped them down with that, I think.
And she just butted them down. They crumpled to the ground.
Alright. I stopped concentrating on locate object because it was a crossbow I was looking for. I'm going to step up, and with the aid of my light cantrip, search this person. Just to ensure to see if this is the last of these.
You, once you pull the cloak back, have a look, see a black, shiny, scaled dragonborn.
Alright.
And you do indeed find an emblem.
Alright, and that brings us up to a count of 12.
Again, assuming that
Naren was right.
Naren was right.
Well, at the very least, the information he's given us so far has been accurate, because this brings the count to 12.
And you also find 13 gold pieces and a vial of liquid.
Alright.
One sec, my bad. 2 vials.
2 vials of liquid, okay. Well, alright, so that's... Well, 13 gold divided is 7 and 6.
Take the 13.
Oh. Okay. And I'll pocket the 2 vials for the moment, because we'll identify those later. Alright, yes, I am spent. I have no spells remaining. Beyond cantrips.
Alright. It is now probably about an hour till dawn.
We've been busy then.
Yeah, we've been running all over the bloody place.
Well, we should probably head back and have another rest, because I'm spent. And it's almost dawn anyway.
Yes.
Okay. So let's head back to the Purple Whale.
Yep.
Before we go for a rest, I will ritual cast Detect Magic on these 2 vials of liquid.
One is magical.
Alright.
One is not.
I will identify the magical one, then.
It is a potion of invisibility.
Alright, then. Oh, I'm definitely keeping that.
And I have a look at the other one.
Yeah, because you're the alchemist.
And I inform you that it is a vial of poison. Quite nasty.
Well, that makes sense. You can hang on to that.
Oh, I don't want with that.
We might find a use for it.
Alright. Alright. Were you taking a short rest?
I was thinking a long rest. We have been active for 7 hours. And I am completely spent of everything.
Alright. So, have a bite to eat,
Yeah.
set up our alarms,
Yep.
pass the hut,
Yep.
and lay down for a sleep.
Yes. Should I roll for the watch for the familiars?
Yes.
A total of 20.
About an hour into our long rest, just before the
Yeah.
Just before Mapula's alarm fades into non-existence.
Yeah.
Triggers.
Okay, so did I get any rest from that?
You get a short rest.
Alright. Well, in that case, I'm going to roll some hit dice here.
I'll regain my third level spell slot. The 2 first ones.
Alright, well, I healed at least.
Your Ring of the Ram
Recharges.
At dawn, so it's recharged, and so is my wand. Actually, no, I have to roll for that. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, my ring just recharges.
I regained 2 charges.
What's that bring you up to?
Just down 2 charges, so I have 5.
Alright, well, I guess I'll regain a third and a first level spell slot. I'm still spent, so... Are we going to investigate what this is, I ask? I'm going to inform you about the alarm.
I think that's a good idea.
Alright. I mean, personally, I think it's a really bad idea if this turns out to be the General.
Well, we can always run away.
Yep, and absolutely no shape to take him on.
Well, seeing how we blew a whole pile of spells on a flunky, yeah.
Yep. Alright, well, at least I'm at full health and I have the ring. Alright, so let's quickly get dressed and head down.
We head out, and today, things are starting to look a little bit more normal. Well, I mean, produce needs to be delivered.
Yeah. Also, being terrified for 24 hours is exhausting, and people have to eventually calm down.
Yep, and that seems to be the case. They seem to be... It's not as busy as it would be on a normal market day, but it is a lot busier than it was yesterday.
All right.
So, we head down the street. We are now surrounded by people, as it should be, and we head to the Platinum Dragon hole in the ground.
Yep.
Now, how do you want to proceed?
Stealthily, definitely, if there's someone down there.
Alright, I would like you to roll a stealth check, please.
4.
With mine, still below passive perception. The guard is not there anymore. And see if the patrols are nearby. As we are heading towards the hole,
Yeah.
you do notice that a patrol that's heading this way has spotted us.
All right. Well, down we go.
Alright.
I'm not wasting time with tricks this time because I don't have a lot to do.
Okay. Down the hole we go. I assume you're going to cast light because it is relatively dark.
Yep. And because I can do that for free, really.
Alright, so we head in. Once we get down about 40, 50 feet in, you do see a light, a flickering light from ahead.
All right. That could be a torch or a lantern. All right. I'm going to douse my light then and try to navigate via that.
Alright, so I will ask for a dexterity check, please, because this is uneven ground.
6. Do you remember how you said I used up all my good rolls at the start of the session?
Yeah. Well, we are not the most cat-like people
No.
at this point. I rolled better than you, but not by much. We are stumbling and tripping over rocks in the dark, but we stay upright. And
But it was not
we are
quiet.
making noise. We are making noise.
Yeah.
So, let's just see. Alright. So, yes, we are stumbling along, but the light is getting brighter. And we stop stumbling, of course, because now we have a little bit of light to actually see by. And we see 2 lanterns over by the river.
Okay. On which side?
Our side.
All right.
And it seems to be
So they crossed the river and they came back.
possibly a hushed conversation going on. It's hard to tell. You roll a perception check, really.
That is another 6.
Who knows? They seem to be have their heads together a little bit, maybe talking and looking in this general direction. And there are 2 individuals up there. And you also notice 2 of those Bidens.
Alright, this could be 2 foot soldiers. I could send Alice out there, but they seem to be on watch for her. So it's almost as good as us going out there ourselves, I think.
Well, we are... I should have put that graphic up here.
Yeah, probably. We're at the bottleneck, basically, where it opens up, right?
Yeah, we're in the tunnel still before it opens up. So we are definitely well past their light shed. And they're in bright light, so they really can't see us, but you get the impression that they've heard something.
Alright, well, in that case, I'm going to try and stealthily maneuver into the room out of this tunnel and just go off upstream, so I'm going to turn to the... No, it should be the left.
That's right.
Okay.
The water on that map.
Yeah, the water goes... No, we had this argument last time, remember? I pointed out it goes down.
Okay.
Yeah.
To the left then.
Yeah, to the left. Alright, stealth, hopefully better this time. Natural 20.
Alright.
Yet again, on something that isn't very important.
Alright, so I didn't roll that high. Actually, no, I do that high. You see them lower the Bidens,
Mm-hmm.
and they start taking blind shots in the general direction where we are.
Okay then.
Well, they take a blind shot each.
Okay, well, at disadvantage, I presume.
Yep. And the shots are actually nowhere near us.
Alright. Well, if ever you wanted to throw a fireball at something...
Would you like me to fireball them? Alright.
Seems like a good idea.
You don't need a whole lot of convincing when it comes to throwing around fireballs. Seeing now I have both my 3rd level spell slots back.
Yep.
Alright, it makes my 8s and my 6s together.
They look nothing alike.
Slowly we started out. That is terrible. That is 25 points of damage.
That's not terrible. Well, roll saving throws.
I have a high expectation for fireball, and this will let me down. Alright. Well, that is 1 failure.
And a success. Okay.
Yep.
So one's taking 25 points of fire damage, and the other is taking 12.
So, you hear, obviously, 2 rather excruciating screams.
Yep.
One cuts very short,
Okay.
and one's still massively unhappy, and now just legging it as fast as possible towards the exit.
Do I have time to do something?
I think at this point we're going to go for initiative.
Alright.
Because that was sort of a surprise round, sort of.
I have another 19.
Oh, good God.
I know I've been rolling really well on initiative today for some reason.
I have an 11.
And you have not.
I'm getting about 10. And
And the survivor.
a natural 20.
So, going first.
Going first. And running. But unfortunately for them, they are running towards us for the first part of their movement.
Yep.
And they can almost, if I remember the math of this correctly, they're just
Yes. Alright then. So let me come to me. Well, I don't feel like giving them a save to this, so I'm going to take the 3rd level spell slot I got back. And I'm going to cast Magic Missile at 3rd level. Wow, that is sad. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. So, 5, 7, 8, 9 plus 5 is 14. I somehow roll lower than I did with the 1st level one.
But it is still enough.
No, see, that is sad.
Well, that's a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
We do find the 2 Bidens that are obviously for...
The core of the 7 foot soldiers that we've seen so far.
But these are not Court of the 7 foot soldiers. These are Court of the 7 conscripts that they picked up from the guards.
Oh.
These are the 2 guards. You can still recognize them a little bit.
Ah, well, one of them was in the townhouse, so they freed the other one and recruited them.
And yeah, the one that tried to stab you in the back.
Yeah.
And the other one that we saw actually talking to them the other day.
Okay.
They are now both dead.
Oh, well, they'll be sorely missed.
Well, someone will miss them.
Yeah. No, it's not going well for the Court of the 7, is it?
No.
I know technically we can't count the store's Naren's investigate information, but still.
If that is 100% accurate, we're down to those 5.
Yeah.
So, we have 2 Bidens here.
Yep.
And between the 2 of them,
And 2 bodies.
we have 13 gold.
Well, I took the last 13 gold, so you can take this one.
Alright.
Are we throwing these bodies in the river?
Yes.
Alright.
I suspect we should.
Alright, we'll drag them over to the bridge, throw them in.
What with the Bidens?
I will sit down and ritually identify this.
Alright.
Which means I probably need to bring up the information on them. Which you do not have.
I do recall it, though.
Yeah.
They are +1 Bidens.
Yes. Do you want me to read off all the information?
And these particular ones shoot a blast of electricity.
Yes.
For a D10, no, D12.
D12 plus 1, yeah. And have a range of 90 feet. That's the gist of it, but yes. And they have 7 charges.
7 charges. -1 at the moment.
Yep.
And of course, like all things, they recharge D6 charges at dawn.
Yes. And they do require attunement.
Yeah. Well, we don't want them.
No.
We don't want them to have them either.
Alright, what does that mean?
Well, either we chuck them in the river or tie them to the bodies.
Well, they will not sink. Well, they will sink, but they will not really float then. That depends if the current is strong enough to push them along the bottom.
I doubt it. But we can chuck them downriver as far as we can.
Sure.
Alright. We'll dispose of them that way because I don't think these are things that will be popular as sale items.
No, I mean, it's very obvious where these came from. Anyone who has... If we give these to Wendell, it's pretty obvious that, well, he either is an enemy of the Court of the 7 or purchased them from someone who is. Either way, he becomes someone who's a person of interest for them to talk to.
Yeah.
Also, we don't know where Wendell is at the moment, really.
True enough. Alright.
Alright, then.
Excuse me.
Well,
Zach,
after that...
you head back up. We've been down here a lot.
No, not yet.
Not coming up yet?
No, I just want to double check on Vapulo's corpse just to make sure that that's... I just want to make sure that they were the only 2 down here.
Alright. We'd like you to roll a dexterity check
Natural 1. And technically it's a strength check, so it's 0.
Well, you fall in the water and are being carried downstream.
Yes.
I jumped nimbly across. And seeing how this time, last time I should say, we did this, it took several...
Yes.
I just gonna throw your rope.
Yeah, and me misty stepping, which I cannot do at the moment.
Alright. Throw your rope.
Yeah.
I would like you to roll 1 dexterity check, please.
Dexterity? 11.
Alright, good enough. That's what you're sure.
Alright, so quickly, we go up the incline, through the tunnel, through the secret entrance. And just check on Vapula's corpse for the, the 4th or 5th time today. I've lost count.
Getting familiar with the smell.
It's just not something you want to hear.
Yep. Roll a perception check, please.
19.
You're fairly certain that someone recently has poked it with some sharp objects.
Like a bident.
Yeah.
Okay.
But other than that, she doesn't look disturbed.
Alright. Well, I think we can get out of here then.
Alright. You know what that means.
We have to go across the river again, yes.
This is building a bridge here. Oh! My turn to fall in.
3.
Oh, we're both in the water. Oh, natural 20. I get up with you.
14. I follow after you. We've set ourselves such an obstacle with this river.
Yeah. We didn't expect to be coming back and forth so many times over it.
No, we did not.
Long story short.
We get out of here.
Outside. And once I get outside, I would like you to roll... I think we're doing stealth checks, so do that first.
14.
Alright, so... We are not observed, but we are observing something. Let's see what this is. You see General Skywatcher.
Yeah.
There's 4 actual cohorts. They are currently walking this way. They are escorting a young lady. The young lady does not look terribly pleased with this. Could you roll an insight check, please?
Insight? 11.
This is very easy to detect. She is terrified.
Well, I have... Sorry, she's being escorted, so I assume there's guards behind her.
The 4 are acting like a cage around her.
Yeah.
And the general is walking up front.
Okay. I have exactly 1 spell slot.
I have a few more than that.
I could cast a fog cloud around them, and she could potentially run. But 4 attacks of opportunity. Even at disadvantage, they're likely to hit.
I have an option that we could try. I have prepared Phantasmal Force.
Okay, so...
I was preparing this because what I wanted to do when we finally decided to get into combat with this guy, to cast it on him,
Yeah.
and of course, make the image of Zorik,
Yes.
which he seems to have problems with. And now, after this, I think he'll be literally terrified of.
Okay, Phantasmal Force only has a single target, though, so you will be targeting him, basically.
Yeah, yes, but he is their commander, and he's going to make orders that they're going to have difficulty understanding.
Yeah.
Could give us a chance to get her out of there.
Especially if I cast Fog Cloud afterwards. Alright, let's give that a try.
Okay, we need to get close.
Okay. I have an 11.
Alright, so I'm well above you, and as a group action, that does put us above passive perception. We are kind of occupied, so we'll call that a success.
Yep.
Actually, I think you're even 11's above their passives. They're not very perceptive as foot soldiers. They don't have a modifier, do they?
No. I think it's just average.
So now we're quietly moving up behind them.
Yep.
And I am going to cast, hopefully with some stealth, Phantasmal Force on the leader.
Yep.
So they don't have to notice me casting it at least. Alright, this is a saving throw.
It's intelligence, so he has a -1 to his intelligence. Yeah. No, just to meet it.
Meet it passes it, right?
Meet passes. Yes, if you get a 15 or higher, you succeed. Yeah.
All right. So this is what happens.
All right. Here we go.
They're walking along, and all of a sudden, he stops.
Yes, we don't see anything. So it's whatever you're making this illusion to be, but he's the only one who can see it.
Pointing his bident at
empty air.
And he looks terrified, and he is barking orders for his foot soldiers to fire at Zorak. Kill him.
All right.
And they're all looking
confused.
Terribly confused, but hold on a second. They're foot soldiers. I'm going to see what they're going to do. Two of them start randomly shooting down the street.
What did the other two do?
The other two are looking a little bit more occupied. They're confused, but they're not shooting because they have nothing to shoot.
Okay. I'm going to cast message at this moment to the young woman, which...
That's going to freak her out. Hold on a second, I need to roll a d6 for the general.
Oh, he's taking damage.
He is just taking 2 points of psychic damage.
Okay. I can tell you with ease, he does not have resistance to that.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to take out a bit of copper wire and just point to the young woman.
Yeah.
It says, as soon as you see a chance, run towards the Whippoorwill Inn.
Alright, hold on a second.
Do I have to roll a persuasion check for that?
I'm going to roll a response to it because you don't need to persuade her.
No.
She wants to get out of there.
Yeah.
I'm just going to see if she has enough
Okay.
resolve
Mm-hmm.
to take advantage of this. You get an affirmation. She says, whatever, I want to hear.
Okay. Yep, because she can respond. So so she only hears me, I only hear her.
Yep. No one else hears anything.
Alright. Does she run?
I thought you were waiting for an opportunity.
Oh, well, the first opportunity was in, like, yeah. So which ones are randomly firing?
Well, this is what happened.
Mm-hmm.
He's standing up front.
Yep.
He lowers his bident.
It's only a matter of time before he casts a spell in that direction.
Yeah, and he's, like I said, just terrified at this point.
Yeah.
There's something that's not there. He orders his men to fire at Zorak.
Yeah. Well, they said they were forming a cage around this woman.
Well, what they did after that is they all stepped up because they thought maybe he was blocking the view.
Mm-hmm.
Two of them started just shooting with their bidents.
Yeah.
And the other two are looking around.
Oh, so she's behind them now.
She's behind them by about maybe 5 feet.
Should I whisper to you, should I put them in a cloud of fog?
Couldn't hurt.
Well, it might tip her hand. It's the last thing I can do. Alright, what's the range? Range on fog cloud. It's been a long time since I've done this from afar.
Hey.
I'm just looking at the range. Range 120 feet.
While you're thinking of doing this, you're ready to cast fog.
Yeah.
She all of a sudden realizes that they're not paying attention to her.
Yeah.
Takes a couple of steps back, turns, and bolts.
Okay. I'll hold off on that for a second then.
So
I said.
they're about here.
Yeah.
And they moved up this way.
Yeah. And then they stopped.
They are now down here looking in this direction.
Yeah.
She turns around, bolts.
And I said in direction of the whippoorwill in, but it's up to her if she goes that way.
No, she is not going to look at the gift horse in the mouth. And she turns and is running as fast as she can this way.
Okay.
Now, I did mention to you that the streets are busier now.
Yeah.
So
Oh no. They're shooting fire. Or they're shooting randomly.
one passerby gets shot from the natural one I just rolled. The rest they're trying to aim, but they're not aiming for.
Are you gonna roll damage?
I'll get to that in a minute. That's D10.
No, D12.
D12.
Plus 1.
I don't have a D12 out here. None of my stuff does a D12.
Do you want me? I can get one out probably if you want.
Yeah, you roll a D12 from here. So
That's a 12. Oh dear. I rolled a 9 plus 1, 10.
Alright, so peasant dies.
Yeah, I mean, commoner's 4 hit points.
Yeah. Probably some poor farmer is not going to go home today.
Yeah.
Alright, so now there's an initiative happening in somebody's head.
Oh dear. Can you stop your illusion?
He takes 3 more points of psychic damage.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if he's going to fire off a lightning bolt.
Well, he's not getting. We're not bringing him down this way.
No, it'll take forever. Alright, so he's smart enough not to do that. I don't have his spells available. What spells does he have? That target.
That target from a distance? Okay.
He's not that far away from Zark. Zark is currently
Okay.
right in his face.
Oh, he's got, then Shocking Grasp, Lightning Lure, Witch Bolt, Thunderwave.
Okay, you do see one of his hands just crackle with energy as he's apparently grabbing something.
Okay. And, well, there's nothing there to attack, so.
No, it all works out in his head.
Yeah.
But there's nothing else for anyone else to see.
Yeah, just, he reaches forward and the lightning discharges in midair, basically.
Yeah.
Should we get out of here, I say to you?
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Alright, so we start running after the young lady.
Yes.
Once we get up about here,
Yeah.
I stop concentrating on Phantasmal Force.
Okay. That's a good.
I'm going to take an additional 5 points of psychic damage in that time.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm going to roll one more thing for him.
Well, that was tense, I say. I wasn't expecting to have to do all of that.
So we make it back to
The Whippoorwill Inn.
the Whippoorwill. So I can cast a second level spell. I should mark that off.
Yep. That was close.
Yes. That worked out well.
Well, not perfectly well for someone.
No, it's fine. Could have been much worse if he rolled low enough. A whole pile of people were going to die.
Yep.
I mean, a whole pile. 100 feet by 10
Yeah.
lightning damage on a busy street.
You wouldn't even need to... You wouldn't need to roll. Minimum damage is 8. That's lethal.
Yeah, he would have killed a whole pile of people.
Yeah.
animals, livestock, everything.
Yeah.
But that would have been a serious escalation.
We need to deal with him. We cannot at the moment. That's the problem. I'm spent. I think you're pretty much there too.
He is also now apparently. Alright, sorry, we make it back to the Whippoorwill,
Yeah.
and there is a very scared and heavily breathing young lady there. I would like you to roll an intelligence check, please.
18.
You recognize her. She is one of the maids that worked at the Platinum Dragon Inn.
Is this the same one who was working with Wapula?
No, just
No?
one of the, just a chambermaid.
Okay.
We saw her, not briefly. I don't even know if she'd recognize this one last time. Maybe she does.
Well, I didn't really go in there, and you went in there disguised, so it's unlikely.
No,
Yeah.
she does not recognize us.
Alright. Well, we might be able...
Scared young lady.
Well, we should definitely take her into the inn.
Yep.
And off the streets, because in short order they're going to realize their prisoner has vanished.
Yep.
Okay. We need to talk to Accra about this, I think. We need the... She's going to need a place to stay.
Yes, that's easy enough for us to arrange.
Yeah. And if she's... Well, if we need a pretense, if she was a chambermaid, basically, at the Platinum Dragon Inn, getting her a job here should be easy.
I would like you to roll a persuasion check, please.
Okay. Just a straight roll? Okay. I'm asking for very little here. 12.
These are very reasonable things.
Yeah.
She's actually very pleased. We get her something to actually drink, like
Yes.
not just what we usually drink, but actual alcohol.
Okay, fine.
Off her nerves.
Yeah.
And we get a story because once she calms down a little bit,
Yeah.
she tells us that a couple of former employees have decided to. Well, they lost their jobs, right?
Mhm.
So they've decided to take some money in exchange for what information they have about what happened. Apparently, one of her former workers said that she had more information. You should definitely get in touch with her, kind of thing. She got thrown under the bus.
Yes.
They went and found her
Mhm.
because of the information from the other people.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to go, but they threatened to kill her.
Yeah, no, these are not nice people. And they would not have... Yeah, no, this would have been a bad situation all around for her.
And she was told to keep quiet, or they would make life thoroughly miserable for her.
And short.
And short, yeah. So, that's what she thought her future was going to be.
Until a few minutes ago.
And she's very thrilled to be alive.
Alright. Well, this does not change much. We still need to deal with him.
Yes.
We cannot deal with him now.
That would probably be a bad choice.
Yeah, I have one spell. I can cast a spell slot at the moment. It's only first level. It would be a bad idea to take this guy on now.
I have a bit more to offer than that, but again, I think it's going to take a lot of firepower to bring this guy down. And probably also a much better setup than a busy street.
Yes, because as we've seen, they're not afraid to use collateral damage, and they don't care anything for the people of this town.
True, but they are probably going to retreat at least for the moment because,
Yep.
well, their boss just had a meltdown.
Yep, I think I think your plan of using Zorik here has worked in our favor.
Hold on a second. Let's see if we can put 2 and 2 together here. Oh, a natural 20.
-1 if this is intelligence.
Still a natural 20.
Okay.
In short order, he is going to figure out that his mind was being manipulated. He is familiar with magic.
Yes.
So, we do have that. So he is is going to
We don't know that, though.
quite quickly manage to get his troops back in line and get his ducks in a row inside his head, at least.
Yes. Well, we do not know that.
We do not know that.
So.
That is unfortunate, because I was hoping to use that trick on him. And again, I don't know that.
Yes.
I may try that trick again, and he may be able to tweak onto it.
It might work or might not. Anyway. So we've got her situated for the moment.
Yes, we'll get her a room. We'll get her a meal.
Yep.
Tell Acro that we'll pay for a room for the week.
Yep. How much is that again?
A week?
Yeah.
Prices have gone up. I think it's 2 gold now for a week.
2 gold.
Yep. And then we should probably give her a bit of money as well. Just for food and stuff. Give her another couple of gold.
Alright, here's 2 more gold. We just got a lot. We got a fair bit today as well. So
Yeah.
this is out-of-pocket expenses, really.
Yeah. And they're paying for it, so it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll give her some money.
Yeah. I mean, I tried to convince Accra to give her a job here, which she's probably going to be very good at because she was a chambermaid at a very high-end inn. So.
Alright, this is going to take a contested persuasion check.
I thought I rolled that.
Oh, that was for her, the girl.
Oh. That was misleading. Because I was talking to Accra about that.
Oh, yeah, no, okay. Roll for Accra.
Oh, dear. See, now, that's a 6.
Alright. Accra kind of sees that this girl could be a magnet for trouble. She doesn't mind, obviously, because she's a good person. She wants to keep her safe.
Yep.
She'll have to wait to see how this all falls out from
Alright,
her.
well, hopefully it's going to blow over in short order, but it's not going to happen now.
No.
No.
And that is pretty much all I had planned for the day.
Alright, so let's go up and have a long rest this time.
We are really screwing with our sleep cycle.
Yeah, well, I don't care. It's like, we cannot take these guys on at the moment. There is no way we can do it.
Alright, to recap, currently we think that we've dealt with all the operatives plus those 5.
Yes, as far as we know. Plus 2.
Plus 2. Are we going to bother with alarm stuff?
Oh, yes.
No, I mean for Vendels and Makula.
Not at the moment. Not with them all. Not just now.
Alright. So those are going to fall.
Yep. They fell already. They're gone by this point. You said I was getting the last.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It was just at the end of Akula's that they...
Yeah, they tripped that. We didn't reset them, so we're not getting those for the moment.
Alright, so currently, before our long rest, it is now...
Early in the morning.
Call this about 9 o'clock.
Yep.
Actually, no, 9:30 because we did spend some time talking to Accra.
Yep.
So we're at 9:30 in the morning. This is where we're going to call it.
Yep.
Because things may happen while we try to take a long rest.
Alright, so I'm not resetting my character sheet then. Alright, that's fine.
Figure all that out. Hopefully, when we can conclude their little incursion.
Yes, so that'll be all for today then. Alright, a lot happened there. Yes, we have to end this quickly at this point.
We did a good cleanup.
Yep. Alright then. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you here again next time, which will be hopefully the conclusion to these events. And it will also most likely be the last episode of 5th level for us.
Fingers crossed.
Goodbye, everyone, and good night.